Hey guys, sorry I don't have an intro, but for the first thing I'm going to do with this look is apply my Lancôme Visionnaire serum. I apply this all over my face, and then I'm going to go in with the Boscia Glotion moisturizer. It's like a pearlescent glow. It's beautiful. I love to use it with my foundation, so I'm going to apply this all over the skin. I don't know the name of this, but this is just a little lip balm that I bought from Sephora. It tastes kind of like grapes, so I'm just going to apply this and prep my lips. One of my favorite foundations is the Smashbox BB Water Foundation. I'm using the color Light Neutral. I should also let you know that I did self-tan, so my face is very white, but my body is also obviously a completely different color. So this color does match my body, even though it might not look like it in the camera. Because this foundation is so lightweight, I usually use a beauty blender, but for some reason I couldn't find mine, so I'm just using my flat brush. But normally I would definitely recommend using a beauty blender with this thin foundation. I'm also working really fast because this day we were actually going to a wedding and I was running a little bit behind, so bear with me through the video, it's very fast. So I'm actually going in with the Studio Skin foundation as well because I actually had an allergic reaction to a mask that I used a few nights before I filmed this. So I wasn't getting the coverage that I was looking for. So I just needed to add just a little thin layer of Studio Skin, which gave me more of a full coverage foundation look. Next up, I'm going in with the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I have the color Light Sand, and I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes, through my T-zone, and a little bit on my chin. Again, for this step as well, I usually always use my beauty blender, but for some reason it just went MIA. Starting with contour, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox contour stick. I'm going to apply this right in my cheekbone area, on my forehead, and just a little bit underneath my chin. Again, I actually normally use powder contour, but because I had such a bad allergic reaction, I wanted the least amount of powder to be on my face. What I love most about these products is that they're super creamy and so easy to blend out. So if you're not used to something being a cream-based product, I would definitely try these out because they're super creamy, easy to blend, and they really do last all day. I'm just now realizing in this clip you can't really see what I'm using, but I'm going in with the Anastasia brow product in the color Taupe. And right now I'm just combing up with the spoolie just to make sure that all the hairs are in place, and then I'm just going to start naturally filling in my brows. Once my brows are on, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox bronze stick, and I'm going to quickly apply this again because I was in a hurry. And I'm just going to blend this out with my dual fiber brush. I love this setting powder. It's from Tarte Cosmetics, and it's in filtered light setting powder. I'm just quickly applying this all over the face, again with a different dual fiber brush. Smashbox doesn't have this bronzer anymore, but I'm just trying to use it up since I have it. But I would just use any bronzer for this. It really doesn't matter. I prefer something that's matte. Again, because I had the allergic reaction, I definitely didn't want something to accentuate any more of the bumps that you can clearly see. To finish off the face makeup, I'm going in with the Carli Bybel palette. It's by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to use a mixture of these highlighters down in the bottom of the palette. They are so beautiful. So I'm just taking a little bit of this on the tops of my cheekbones. I do put a little bit on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. I haven't used this palette in so long, so I decided to pull it out today, but it's the Too Faced Peanut Butter palette, and I'm just going to quickly put on the lightest shade in the palette. I actually don't remember the name, but I'm just prepping for one more shade that we're going to use in the crease. I really wanted this look to be pretty minimal, so I'm just going in with this light peachy shade, and I'm literally just taking a fluffy brush and just quickly running it through my crease to give it a little definition, but I don't want to look like I'm wearing a ton of eye makeup. My favorite setting spray, it's so pretty, it is by Tarte Cosmetics, and it's Ready, Set, Radiant. So I just go to town when I spray this. Next up, I didn't have a clip of this, but I'm using the Sumatra colored eyeliner from Smashbox, and then I'm going back in to the Too Faced palette and using this warm brown chocolate shade, and I'm just quickly buffing this along the lower lash line to kind of give it a little bit more definition and a little bit of smokiness, but nothing too intense. Here I'm using the NYX lip liner. It is the number 810 in the color Natural. It is honestly my favorite lip liner, especially if you like to overline your lips. It really does make you look like you have fuller lips without getting lip injections. That's totally for me. To go right over top of that, I'm using the Smashbox liquid lip in Bad Bee is the color. It's so pretty. They're really pigmented and super smooth. It's my favorite natural color. And then I'm going to reapply my Ready Set Radiant from Tarte Cosmetics again, just to finish it all off. I went in with the Gifted mascara from Tarte. I just wanted a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes, and I really like this mascara because it's actually a black-brown, so it doesn't look as intense, but I really like how this came out. So this is the finished look.